little observer ward in that mid lane.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree there. It's possible.
Oh, here's Alliance smoking now.
Okay,
Are they invading?
This is like next level. Everybody smokes level 1, like you just said. So now they're gonna stagger it a little bit.
They're wrapping around the back.
Exactly. Their opponents might not expect it, but Ogre's gonna get spotted right away.
Koro's in the best position, but it's like, what do you do now? He starts moving. They throw out the ignite. Koro tethers down over towards Bulba, but he needs more movement, and there it is. Bulba actually gets a little bit more space, but Loda with the movement speed. He catches up, buying those early boosts, able to close the distance. Now Alliance, they get both of the bounty runes. Batrider and TA getting that. You're saying, you know what, this Beastmaster still makes a lot of sense for Team Liquid. Like, you need to have something to deal with the Ursa. But like, how do you even predict like a lane movement like that from Alliance?
Well, you could look at the Disruptor plus Ogre and maybe anticipate something like that. Just, they really have done such a great job.
Matubman's jumping in. Bulba dropping down very, very low. Unison Farm still wants to finish the job. He might have enough as now, well, Batrider will find the kill, but Faceless Void gets one in return. Not too bad considering Faceless Void now has his Chronosphere up, but it's game of trades. Now you've lost Roshan.
So that's negative. Yeah, losing Roche is not good, but that did give 466 gold there to the Faceless Void, and Oracle lost the gold.
Mind Control's dead again.
But he had boots, so.
It's just feeding, like, Mind Control came over to see what he could do about Roshan, but they just had to get up on the high ground. The ball couldn't slow down Loda enough, so Loda gets up, and then it's a straight glimpse back to victory.
How could it? That could change it.
It brings in a couple of questions. We were talking about this as well before we started the day. Like, the effect of what happened with Fnatic turning up to ESL 1 Frankfurt and losing in the manner that they did.
Right after having such great performances at ESL Manila, I believe. Nice dodge by EGM here. Maybe they can kill Miracle?
He's pretty deep underneath the tower, but Kuro's got the extra heal. EGM's going to drop. Hanskin's not healthy. Miracle ready to go again. 2 seconds. Silicon waveform. He needs to get away from Limpy. Waves in. Chasing up after Hanskin while Matubman. Oh, the glimpse. It'll cancel the TP. Brings it back into the Chronosphere. Miracle's still alive. Limp's dropping down low. They burn through the refraction charges. Miracle is still kicking. But Tillman arrives at the right time.
The right time is an understatement. What a perfect time there.
He rotates. We'll see what openings he can find. Did he actually buy that from the... Yeah, he bought it from the side shop, so it should just be a straight jump in.
He was like,
okay.
That's a dead hero. I don't even want to watch him die. I just feel bad. He's such a good player.
Hey,
5 deaths.
Isn't this the time when we bring up the conversation of diminishing returns?
It's reasonable. I mean, oh, you only got 383 gold for that. Maybe you should have just, I don't know, killed somebody else. Probably. I mean,
well, he's looking towards Kuro now. Kuro's managed to jump himself back into the mid with the ignite. Loda just swipes and slices with almost 400 gold for that one. But Miracle gets up to EGM, manages to catch him out. Loda's still on the run. Matubman, time dilation. They do actually have that lockdown for Loda. It was Bulba helping out with that with the TA traps. They can't slow him down. They burn through the Aegis Immortal, but do they have enough to do this all over again? Limp is waiting. Do they try and fight this? A time lock on Loda. The nuke damage from Bulba will do the work with the waveform forward. Hanskin, he can't really help out here. The last who is dragging Bulba down, but it's just Bulba. You don't care when you actually have a triple kill on Miracle. The question is, can you get Miracle out? He's got 10 one charges. He was baiting them in. He looked like a wounded animal, and Alliance, they fell for it, but now their foot's caught in the trap. Mind Control into the tree lines, but again, nothing of value will be lost if he dies. The bigger value is Limp in the trees, and Miracle, a mega kill streak.
They're just absolutely winning team fights now. Such
They've
a
got
rough
Chrono.
start, but
they've got Chrono. He can just go in on this one. They go for 2. Mind Control's burning, however. Underneath the Batrider, Kuro's now on the run.
The drums
Do they still actually have the damage with a waveform? Drums won't help you out that one. It's a double kill for Miracle. What's this? 6 kills, almost 7 kills in the space of 1 minute. And Hanskin, he'll drop. It's Matubman who finds this double kill. The Thunder isn't enough to kill off Kuro. Bulba's there to help out. And Alliance, the advantage around the window, and Loda! Okay, this is the true spirit of YOLO right now from Loda. And Matubman's going to look for all the RNG to lock him in. Where is it? There it is! The bash. He tries to enrage to break free, but they're right behind him again. Of course, it's flying up with the Oracle nuke and the balls from IO. It is beyond a disaster from Alliance. It is an avalanche going the way of Liquid.
All he needs is a little hawk, and it forces Alliance to smoke every time. Kind of kills their Batrider advantage in a lot of ways, because he should be able to initiate well.
Yeah. But unless Batrider's got even more money on him, he's not going to be able to really get... Well, he can't get vision. The Chrono. Universal Farm getting caught out nice and early. Miracle. Can he bring in the damage? They really want to find that kill, but Loda jumps into the middle of him and Limp! There's the big hit. They finally bring down Bulba, but Loda, he's going to fall too quickly. Miracle is just way too powerful for them to try and take this fight. Limp's being kited out by the double boards, which is still down by the Beastmaster, and that's where the fight goes north. The Beastmaster will drop Limp, finally able to blink himself over. Miracle, no waveform for the moment, so Hanskin can live in the tree line quite safely. And in fact, okay, maybe you can't. The relocate's coming over. Kuro's coming by himself looking for this one.
Close.
Miracle can go out of his well, but we can follow the balls if we want to. The
he's got
spill
him.
damage! Oh no! Limp's actually doing it. Kuro will find Hanskin in the tree line, but Limp has managed to find two so far. He wants to catch up to Miracle, but Miracle strength morphed and TP'd out. Will be able to survive, so Limp gets something back for Alliance.
I just wanted to make sure, because, you know, I know you're 4K, you talked about it earlier. I just didn't want you to embarrass yourself on stream.
It's fine, bro.
That's why I'm here. I'm gonna grab mind control top. He doesn't have roar as well, so
it was the Eagle song. Is the other one.
Oh, he's gonna die to the reload. Oh no, it's just Crow. Actually, did he mess up? Oh, the Morphling just died. Universal Farm's also gonna go down. Chronosphere on Hanskin. That's alright. I'm slightly confused by some of these abilities. It looks like Crow did try to save Morphling, but didn't quite get there in time. Unfortunately, I'm sure he was actually probably distracted by the fight top, possibly looking there. I would have guessed the right one too. You know, they're smoking, doing a bit of a wraparound actually. TA's not going to be in the area though.
I wonder if they're going to find like a real opening. The best one they've got is Matumberman sitting in the tree lines close. Universal Farm into the Firefly. Matumberman jumps away in time.
He had a 4-step that could have been a kill.
Oh, into the storm. Can they hold him there? You've still got the extra help from Bulba. He just put the false promise down. Bulba gets evaporated to the back lines, but Matumberman, as he had the life, he's got the Chronosphere. He caught Miracle in the edge of it. He's got Kuro helping him out. They need more damage to be applied as well. That Faces Boy didn't last much longer after Chrono wore off. And EGM's on the run. The boar's slowed up a little bit by the TA traps as Kuro hunting for Loda. He has to blink away from the balls, but he's going to come close towards the creep wave. Oh, he also comes close towards a Morphling, so he does die at the end of the day.
He actually did look fine there, but Morphling ended up saying, I'm not going to get any chases here. Let's relocate back and guarantee the kill.
He doesn't have the momentum. All the momentum is in the hands of the TA and the Morphling. These guys are going neck and neck around the 20k net worth mark.
Ooh. Good item pickup by Morphling, also playing the butterfly game now.
It's the big game late hitter, EGM. Glimmer capes forward, the 3 times multicast. They're going to keep the storm in there, but then again, Kuro in the neighborhood to save the day. Your friendly neighborhood IO.
They will take that free kill at least. They've got glimpse ready.
Is Kuro going to do the TP?
They're fighting.
Oh wait, he brings Miracle back. They waveform forward looking for the kill. EGM Glimmer capes himself defensively.
It's really nicely done by Hanskin there. He's diving. Break his Lincolns.
They're bringing a lot of people. Mind control. Blinks forward. The roar on EGM. They control him.
Oh, the damage.
Explodes Matumba. I mean, now Loda tries to fight. He gets the cheese off the Chronosphere. Decent target as well, allowing Miracle to attack from outside. The Flame Ray pushes Miracle inside the Chronosphere while Bulba trapped on the hillside thanks to that lasso. But Limp will drop a triple kill for Miracle. Bulba, he'll end up surviving and to actually die after the engagement is done. And to correct myself, that was in fact the offlaner. That was mind control that got exploded.
Yeah, he died pretty fast there. But the important thing was the Chronosphere that came onto the Ursa, actually. Like, Ursa just keeps dying at the start of these fights, and it's because there's too much physical damage coming out of Liquid now. And his Diffusal Blade was useful, and they kind of needed the Basher, but the Basher hasn't gotten him many kills in the mid-game. A little unlucky, maybe some blame could go towards his allies to not be there to set up follow-up disables, but
the Courier hunt.
He's not accelerating anymore, that's the problem.
What the hell was on that Courier? That was 3.1k net worth. It was a full Diffusal Blade from Matumberman.
Perfect item with
Loda's looking for some exit kills if he can find a Miracle being dragged back in. They got the storm back up against a Miracle locked in, but again Kuro tries to tether in and just doesn't relocate him out. He stands with him, allowing this Morphling to be a beast. And do they have anything else? Like, they still have to get through. He's at 3.9k In comes your relocate. Kuro brings over Matubberman this time around.
Gotta
With
kill
the
him.
Fuser Blade, they can burn through. They try and lock down Limp. They're taking away the damage. Miracle.
They got him.
Finally, he goes down. Batrider will end the streak here with a Firefly coating the field. It will allow Limp to fight. The Necrobooks, they push him away. Is there enough damage? The Necrobook is chasing. He jumps down. He finds mind control. Limp will get the double kill. The positional play this time perfect from Limp. And they may even get more. Matubberman's on the run. The time dilation, trying to make it difficult with a 4-star forward. Unison Fun keeps the Firefly in the back, and then basic attack in. That'll find the kill. And Alliance, well, it pays off. They only had to buy back for what? The Ursa in that last fight?
There was a lot of buybacks, I think.
Oh, we had one from
two,
TA and we had one from the Ursa. Okay, so it was expensive, but they still lost them in racks.
They
just snapped that around.
And the fights have been getting better. If Limp goes down at the start, that's when everything changes. And he's not that much stronger. He's only got the Demon Edge still.
And he's still got buyback on cooldown. Another thing to keep in mind, even if you do have the money, like Alliance, they still will not have their 2 big cores. Another 3-ish minutes until they both have it. The Morphling, waveforms in, Manda's up, takes out the tower, and then just bails out. Mind control, the Roar. They find Loader. They just want to one of the cores, and they've got him.
Just so vulnerable, and that constantly has to worry about that. This could be the whole fight.
Yusuf Farm instantly time locked. The chrono is perfect.
Not the
EGM
best.
caught in it, but Limp, the damage output. He bought a fresh MKB just as he was jumping in. EGM, he'll go down to Miracle, and the question will now be, can Limp actually win this fight?
No
The wall is up. Limp can't do the damage. It's an ultra kill for Miracle. Kuro's got his hand like
that could be
helping. Limp, he's in, and Limp, the damage with the Fountain. He's trying to take it, but it's a rampage for Miracle. Mind control gets out, and Alliance will call it GG. They will bow to the power of the Tsunami. Liquid win it in 39 minutes.
What an absolutely close game. Despite how one-sided that looked at the end, that fight could have gone completely different. They just really needed Loda's performance in the mid to late game. He got picked off a few too many times. He kept going on the cores, and the Chronosphere would guarantee his death. He needed to get his BKB online, and either he needed to get kills with his Basher, or he needed to buy a BKB right there, because it would have covered him in so many other deaths.
It seemed to be the game plan of the team. They're like, we have to get